Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm gonna show you the Dimension Studio X and Eastern model, and this is the Ultraman version 7.3, and this is the premium collectible item with loads of die cast. It's not a ready-made kit, by the way. Eastern model do a lot of ready model kits, and this is not that kind of thing. This is a ready-made version like a Shinchiro that you have seen from my channel a while ago. Now, this version is the original version from the Netflix version. So there are three versions here, as far as I know. You got this Shinchiro suit, original Ultraman suit, obviously, and then you also have the version 7.3, and also the A suit. At the moment, let's talk about accessories. He has quite a lot of weapons. All right, I put the Shinchiro as well to show you the side comparison, and then I just thought that it looks really cool, super cool together like this. Anyway, so here are the pair of hands that comes with it. So you got this gun shooting hands, and you got some kind of Ultraman typical gesture on the relaxed hands, and you also have the sort of like an opening knife saw style, and also have a pair of fists, obviously. And yeah, so got pretty much all the set of hands here, so you can use whichever one you think is your taste, and they can actually use it on the other guy as well because they're basically the same pack. So yeah, they are interchangeable. Now let's take a pause on this one and let's have a closer look on this one. So you got quite a lot of LED lighter point here. So you got the eye and also on the chest. Now I think 30 also has the LED light on the eye, but I'm not sure about the chest. Maybe they do that. They do have that as well. I'm not sure. Okay, but anyway, so this guy is quite hefty. Okay, so this one is decent weight here. When I measured it a minute ago, this was actually 850 grams with all the accessories and everything. So this piece is quite heavy. I'm not sure what this is actually for. I don't even watch anime myself, but I just like the figure, so I just like to have it. Looks like an Iron Man style, but this is a Japanese anime version of the Ultraman, so it's sort of like an Iron Man in a way. So, but they are not, of course, comparable. Iron Man is Marvel, and this is anime version of Ultraman. But anyway, so this one is, I think it's called Bone Crusher, and you got two soul. Everything about this guy is premium quality. So all the details are here. You can see that, and all these pieces are, you can individually articulate it as well. You can extend it out if you want to. So this is really nice, and you can actually adjust it any way you like. And to attach this specimen bone crusher or whatever they call this, it's actually a bit tricky. So you're gonna have to take this hand out like this, and then you gotta pack one piece in here as well as the handle on the hand. So you need two joints basically to keep this bone crusher to hold it in the hand, otherwise it will wobble and go everywhere. And because this is quite heavy piece and they are made of plastic, and you know how heavy this is. If I hold it there, you can see it's draped by itself, but you can still pose it for a few other poses in the air, but you cannot keep it there for a long time because it will keep on coming off. So what you're gonna have to do is, there's a trick here. So you got two double ball joints here, so don't use this one. If you use this, it will come off all the time. So what you gotta do is you gotta have to use the second ball joints here, the joint here. If you hold it there, and you can see that this will actually hold. Okay, but however, because of the fast pack, it will drape anyway. So that is the annoying part here. But if you put it in the correct position, it does actually hold for short period of time, but you cannot keep it there for a long time. But the paint job is amazing, and you got this swappable piece, which is a saw, and the saw is actually a very nice quality. Actually, this is a very decent quality. So if you look at it here, you can adjust it any way you like. So you got the original pack that come with it, but this one is the one that has a saw set attached to it, so the same as 30. So if you pull this out, you see the saw is really nice quality. And I don't know what they put inside the hole here in the this thing, but when you put it back in, it feels very nice and smooth. Feel like some kind of foam or feathery effects inside there to keep this sole to go in there smoothly. So I think that's really nice feeling. And then articulation on this guy is not a problem, by the way. So I can crouch it down. You can do the 3-point superhero style landing. It's no problem here whatsoever. I have tried this one with the Shinhiro, and also this guy is amazing. You know, you don't have to worry about the articulation. This is really poseable. It's really nice. Now all the paint job here is amazing. They're all nice and glossy. It's incredible. Even all the hidden part here, you know, they could have just put the normal, you know, cheap plus paint layer on it, but they seem to put quite a lot of layers of painting in here, which is very nice. And then you have 2 guns as well, and they are actually, you can articulate like this as well, and then you can actually adjust the guns height as well. And if you pull this out, obviously you can use it on a hand as well, but if you don't want it, you can just put it in the back. Unfortunately, that's all you can do with the hand, the gun, sorry, and you cannot do anything about this base, right? But you can also have to articulate the little air fan as well, which is also nice. Now if I take this off, and you will see this is a gun pack. It's very nice and easy to take it out. And then you will have the back style, and this back one is very different from 3.0. They seem to be quite nicely done. They're black paint, and you got some decal and some label as well, which is very nice. And to put this one, this is very nice and easy to do. So you got little holes here, which you can actually cover this up by itself. They got a little plastic piece that you can close it like that, which is very nice. So if I open this up, and then you can put this guns in there, you can easily slot it in, which is nice. And there's an LED lighter point on the eye, so you can see here, and also on the chest. So if I switch off the light, you can see on the chest is very nicely lit up. And then you got eye as well, and also little green light as well. So that is very nice. So, and let's put this guns back in, and we'll see. It's nice and easy to do. Pretty much the whole leg is actually a die cast. Okay, so this whole leg is incredible weight here. It's very heavy, and this is a all die cast here, and it's all cold to touch. I can confirm. All right. Now, according to the Chinese channel, apparently only this feet is a die cast part, and the rest is all plastic. But they somehow use a heavier plastic piece, I think, and that's why maybe Justin Collection was thinking of saying, you know, thinking that this is actually made of die cast. But when you actually touch them, I don't think they are die cast, because when I asked the 3.0, they said they use very little amount of die cast in their figures. They are not DLX line, so obviously that's the reason, and that's why the price is also cheaper as well. But in this Dimension Studio, this whole feet is solid, cold to touch. All the red part is actual die cast, nice and heavy. It's all the way to the you know, up here. But this waist and all the chest part and everything else on the top, even a bicep, they are all basically plastic. Okay, so on top of all this stuff from here to up, they're all plastic. But down here is all die cast. Now the waist part is very nice. This is nicely done here. I really like this chest parts and the waist part. They are actually nicely painted. The color is consistent. And when I saw the video from the Justin Collection, they seem to have the very different color tone going on because of the rubber. As you know, if you put the paint on the rubber, they will actually wear off over time. In this one, you don't have this problem at all. So if you want to buy the proper quality one, I think the Dimension Studio one is actually a lot better than 3.0. But then again, they don't make any other Ultraman other than the first 3. So that's the problem. And also they are very hard to hunt it down on the market as well, because they don't make it anymore. So that's the downside with this figures actually. But other than that, I'm absolutely loving this. I really like this. I'm even thinking of getting the second, the third one, sorry, the A suit, and to make the complete version of Ultraman in my collection. And also, I have pre-ordered a 3.0 version of the Tiger, and also the what is it called, the Zero as well. So I'll be keen to compare these guys with this Dimension Studio version when I receive them. So there you go. So I hope that this video is interesting, and then hopefully it will make up your mind easily if you can still find it on AliExpress or anywhere else. And I would say this is definitely worth it. So I would say go for it. And the figure has been in the market for a while, but I feel that this is really solid quality. You don't have any loose joints or anything at all whatsoever apart from the arm. And now this arm is understandable because this weight of this plastic piece, this weapon is ridiculously heavy. If you take out these two pieces of weapon here, I think this figure is gonna lose about 100 grand easily for that. So these one are quite heavy on this one. So to prove that, let me put it all back together, and then to show you the weight of this guy. And this is definitely gonna be heavier than the 3.0 version of it. So. And this is a Chinchiro, so I put this one like this. This is really cool. I like this massive weapon effects here. The thing about the Dimension Studio is they come with a lot of weapon effects, which is ridiculous. Compared to 3.0, all you get is a tiny, tiny little 3 daggers with the one sword. That's it, but not in this one. Now let's measure this guy up. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see here, I'm gonna put this 7.3 first. And you can see here on the weight, it says 860 gram. Okay, now if I take this guy out and put the Chinchiro in, I think this is about, by the feel of it, is about 500 or 600 gram probably. So let's see. Yeah, so about 600 grand actually. So there we are. So this is definitely heavier than the 3.0 version for sure. Obviously, you might say that, well, where's the evidence? You don't have the figures yet. How can you, claim that, and so on and so forth? Well, I can guarantee you that. I have all these different figures. I know how it is. If I hold it in my hand, I know what the weight is gonna be and how it's gonna look like and what they are made of and so on. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.